Hello and welcome to this training video for the Clash Management Suite Navisworks configuration from Matt Clausen Consulting. This program will allow you to view your Navisworks clashes inside other Autodesk products such as AutoCAD. Let's have a look at how to create your configuration. First, we open the Clash Detective. As you can see on this table, we have some Clash tests already defined. We will be basing our configuration off of those clashes. It is assumed that you have your rules selected. Let's have a look at the report setting. The most important setting in here is the item path. It needs to be turned on, so when you are in AutoCAD, the add-in will know which modules are involved in which clashes. This allows it to limit the clashes to the specific model. Now let's take a look at the output settings. This allows it to limit the clashes to the specific model. We will have a report type of all tests separate, and they will be exported as XML files. So let's click Write Report, and we will select the location for the clashes, which is in the area folder, right here underneath Clash Reports. And we will click OK. Now that the reports have been generated, we will close the Clash Detective window or pane, and we will click on the CMS Tools tab right here on the ribbon. Now we can select Configure. On the configuration panel, you can see we have a project folder, report folder, and a reference folder. These tell us where the projects, reports, and any reference files that you have as XREFs are located. In this section, you have the model naming convention. In this instance, we will give it a delimiter of a dash. However, before we start with the model name format, we will configure the fields that we need in our model names. Here we have the length command, where we enter the area code. Next, in the description column, we enter area code because in the oil and gas industry, we use area as opposed to level. If you are in the construction industry, you would probably use level in your case. We will give it a length of 2, which is the characters that it takes in the model name. And now we will enter the description. So we'll call that area code. Now let's add the discipline code, which should be 3 characters, and then we can give it a description of discipline code. And just for fun, we'll add another field called discipline name. We will give it 10 characters to be on the safe side. This last field, discipline name, isn't really necessary, but if you need the discipline name for your project, now you have it available. Now let's look at our disciplines. Point your cursor over here and open the Clash Detective backup. You will notice that our Clash test names are piping, structural, electrical, and then piping structural, piping electrical, and structural electrical. What the discipline fields do is they help us determine the type of the model we are working on. We'll enter PIP for pipe, which you see here, and the piping file name will be piping.xml. Then we can use ELE for electrical, and we will give it the name of elect, and elect.xml. And finally, structural will be str. The name will be struct, and the file name will be struct.xml. Now it's time to fill in our model name format. First, we do our discipline code, the area code, and our set of zeros. Then we have our numeric portion for the file name. This program gives you the option to customize your object colors. The defaults are red and green. After doing that, you can save the settings. Here we are putting them into a config folder for the project. For this example, we will call it configuration.cvc. Here I will overwrite it, and now we're ready to work with our clashes inside of AutoCAD. It's just that easy. Thank you for watching. For more information, contact us via email at support@commandsol.com, or you can reach us toll-free by telephone at 877-679-4965, or visit us on the web. And if you need more tutorial information, those can be found at docs.commandsol.com.